welcome to EO,
a show where we provide our thoughts and opinions that no one asked for on trailers that, again, no one asked for.
This is Entertainment Overload.
Welcome back, Royals. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Bo Traxler.
And I'm Miaretta, and today we will be looking at the Minecraft movie teaser.
Let's take a look at that.
Right this way! What the hell?
We have notes.
We have many notes.
We have many notes.
So obviously what you just saw was only the first 25 seconds of that trailer, and we already have a lot to say.
Now, if we want to start at the very beginning, I do like the portal. I like what they did with the portal and things like that because Minecraft canonically has portrait portals basically, and so I do like what they did with that. And it looks very cool going into the pixelated world, but it just goes downhill from there, I'm not gonna lie.
Some of the things I noted, why is it live action?
This is such a good question. I'm going to point this out, like everything looks so out of place. The waterfall is realistic and everything else is somewhat pixelated. Some things are more pixelated than others. Minecraft is a canonically block world. Why do we need to have basically anything rounded out? And the answer is because they're including real people.
That just doesn't make sense to me. Like having a completely live cast with nothing but green screen around them just does not work, especially with the textures that they're going with. Plus the mechanics are not Minecraft. Like the terrain generation, the weird trees. If you didn't see the tree trunks, I don't know what's going on there. It's just like little details like that are so strange.
It's a really weird mix between cartoon and realism. Like it's a really, if you're making a movie like this, you need to pick one or the other. Like you need to pick which one you're going for more. Now, there are ways that you can integrate real life people into things like this, but you need to figure out which one you're more leaning into, because right now it's at this really weird midway point and it doesn't look good for virtually anything. Everything looks so out of place. Now, on the topic of green screen, however, I will say we've come really far with green screen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like that, it's almost completely seamless and things like that. So like you can still see every strand of hair, things like that.
Yeah.
It's quality.
It's done well, just not in a way that I like personally.
Also, can we ask this? What is happening in the costume department?
So I actually took note of this, and what I believe they're trying to do, because I was looking at Jason Momoa specifically. First of all, why is he in this movie? I feel like it's one of those cash grabs. They're trying to get as many big names as possible. Why is he in this movie? But why is he dressed like that? And so then I was thinking, okay, well, it's Minecraft. Maybe it's like character creation, and he chose, this really funky skin. It's just, it doesn't come across very well immediately, first look. But I do appreciate this kind of bright, vibrant, unique style that they're going for.
Right.
So
I mean, it looks okay. I just don't know why it's that in a Minecraft movie.
Why?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Let's take a look at the rest of the trailer.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
Ooh, we left it off on a good part.
We did leave it off on a good part, and I actually have a lot more to say with this. Do you want to start?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay, so I think this was actually in the previous clip, but what the sheep? The sheep? The sheep is terrifying. There are so many people who have been interviewed about this movie specifically, and they say, like, either this is a really, like, cool way of doing this, or this is the stuff of nightmares. And I am more on the side of this is the stuff of nightmares. Like, there were teasers that came out about the Minecraft movie before, and you were like, oh yeah, this seems like it would be great. And now all of a sudden we're getting this, and the mobs in this, like, I don't know if any of you guys have played Minecraft. If you have played Minecraft, let me just, like, point out, these are supposed to be cute. They're not supposed to be terrifying. Why do their jaws move that way? Why does anything move that way? This is a pixelated game.
Absolutely. I would like to point out a very specific moment in the trailer, and that is at the 30-second mark with the crafting table. Why is there a literal battery? There is a battery, there's an eraser, and there's, like, I don't know, a chicken nugget or something. Go back and watch that for yourself. The 30-second mark of the trailer, you will see that there is a regular battery there. And I don't know why we're tying that stuff into Minecraft. I'm trying to understand what we got from a teaser. Of course, it's just a teaser.
Right.
But why is there, like, human aspects in this world?
One of these notes literally says battery.
Yeah.
Battery?
Yeah.
And that's literally all that it says. But I wrote down, because one of these clips in specific, you get to see the main kid. I don't know his name. You get to see the main kid, and he's holding a blue cube, and I went, is that the Tesseract?
It's the Tesseract.
It's the Tesseract. Like, this is literally a combination of Marvel and everything, basically, and I don't understand why. I'm sure it'll be explained, like, don't come at us, guys. I'm sure it'll be explained in the movie, and I'm sure we will go and watch the movie, but for now, it's just really weird, because that blue cube looks a lot like the Tesseract.
Yeah, this is simply first reactions from only a teaser, so of course we only have so much to go off of. But I think we've been avoiding the biggest part, the reveal of Jack Black as Steve.
Why is Steve an NPC, basically? Like, why? Okay, when I first saw this, my immediate thought was, this is a Jumanji ripoff.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's, oh wow, these people got thrown into a game world and Jack Black's there.
Yeah, and especially with the way that they're talking as if they've actually come from, like, the real world. And, like, okay, at this point, you should have just made Jack Black Herobrine. I'm gonna be so real. If you wanted to be, like, even more in sync with the lore and everything, you should have made Jack Black Herobrine. But instead, you chose to make him Steve, and I don't understand. I wonder if that means that the girl is going to come in. I don't remember her name.
Alex.
I wonder if Alex is going to come in, but I don't think so.
I doubt it. I'd also like to point out my worries and concerns of making the piglins the main antagonist from what it looks like. I don't know if we're going to bring in the End or Ender Dragon at all. And so I feel like if you're going to make a Minecraft movie, that's your main villain.
This is, like, a really big nitpick. This is absolutely a nitpick, but piglins and ghasts are in the Nether, and we see them in the overworld.
Yeah.
Now we do see footage of them in the Nether.
Yes.
But, like, what? And also on that topic, I do want to say, this is also one of those times where you either need to pick cartoon or you need to pick pixelated, because those piglins and the ghasts. Listen, that texturizing, beautiful. Those textures are amazing, and we've come so far with 3D animation. I just wish these textures had been used for any other movie.
Oh yeah. No, like, why is the ghast leathery?
Like,
I don't know. It's up to interpretation what a block of pixels is actually going to look like in real life, but I don't think it's leathery. Also, one little point before we moved on to the rest of the trailer. Why are the piglins allowed to exist in the overworld? Do they not zombify immediately?
And also, piglins are docile creatures. They don't attack you unless you attack them, which I assume they're going to use as a plot point.
No, unless you have gold.
Oh, unless you have gold.
If you have gold on, then they won't attack you. You're thinking of the pigmen.
Oh, I am thinking of the pigmen. I'm so wrong.
All right, well, let's move on to the rest of the trailer.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Step right this way!
I'd argue it's better if they moved the release date to April 1st so it isn't as horrible when it comes out.
So that like can be treated like it's gonna be a joke.
Absolutely.
Listen, a creeper is one of the staples of Minecraft. And I think the problem with it is that normally the creeper would actually look really good, but because Jason Momoa is right next to it, that creeper looks not great. It looks like it's too cartoony. It looks like it's not real. It looks like a not real threat. It doesn't look like it fits. And I think that's taking away from the terror that a creeper is actually supposed, because Jason Momoa looks terrified. But you're kind of watching it and you're just like,
but it's also so like over the top goofy with it.
It is.
But now that we've given most of our gripes about what we actually saw within the content of the trailer, I was looking over the cast of this movie. Includes Jason Momoa, you may know him as Aquaman. Jack Black, you may know him as Jack Black. We have Jennifer Coolidge, you might know her as Jennifer Coolidge.
which by the way, who is Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah, who is she supposed to be? And then we have Steve Carell, Matt Berry, love Matt Berry, Kate McKinnon, Jermaine Clement, and Emma Myers, we saw in the trailer. So that's what we can look forward to. But I'd like to say, I think that's about all we have to say in truth.
I do think so too. I do know that originally Sean Levy was supposed to direct this movie and left because of creative differences. So it kind of makes sense if you look at the director and what he's made, because he's made things like Nacho Libre and things like that, and that is very much the vibe of this. So it makes sense as to why it's like this. I don't have high hopes for this, but maybe that's ultimately what ends up saving this movie, is coming in with not high hopes.
Yeah, but I think it's time to say goodbye today.
I think so too. So thank you guys so much for watching, but I also think that we do have a shout out to give to a movie, which is The Little Prince, because I think that virtually everybody should watch The Little Prince. So if you haven't watched it already, please make sure to go check it out. It's about a girl who is dealing with her life and dealing with adulthood, who is trying to figure out how to become an adult in this world that is so facilitated by everybody being useful. And I think it's genuinely something that especially high schooler, should watch. So be sure to go and check that out.
Make sure to come back next week when we release our next episode of EO. But thank you so much for watching, guys, today. I'm Bro Traxler.
And I'm Miaretta.
And this has been Entertainment Overload.
Is invisible to the eye.
Well, this is our little corner of the universe.
But then I grew up. I forgot all about being a child
We will find a way home.
until something miraculous happened.
We will find a way